Hey everyone, and welcome to SiTV. My name is Sierra Artemis, and I am your host. Guys, don't forget to go over and like my Facebook page, Sierra Artemis TV. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, Sierra Artemis. Follow me on Twitter at Sierra Artemis TV, and make sure you check out my website, sierraartemis.com. Now, the purpose of SiTV is to highlight minority businesses, creatives, and entrepreneurs in hopes to inspire you at home to get lit. And by lit, I mean to get ignited, to start that business, do that thing that you've always been wanting to do. Almost like a match to a gas stove, if you will. Speaking of stoves, my next guest is very familiar with them. I have the very talented culinary expert, Edot. The chef is in the building. Hey, Edot, how are you?
Hey, how are you?
I'm great.
Good.
I'm great. So, E is a private chef who trained at Le Cordon Bleu, and he is also the creator of the Black Plate Experience. So, E, tell us a little bit about the Black Plate Experience and how you were inspired to create it.
The Black Plate, a private dinner. It's like a whole collective of just creative art from the venue to the food to the drinks, the wine pairing, the whole atmosphere, everything that we involved in that. It's just a whole world of creativity, creative minds coming together. And I just wanted to put something out that was different. I just wanted to. I mean, I'm a chef, so I wanted to use one of those aspects to like show everything that can be done as far as like the creative aspect goes.
Awesome. And I follow you on social media, so I see that you do a lot of videos, you do a lot of promo, you always have some great music underneath it. I'll be watching and I'll be like jamming to everything. But you are a chef, so tell me, what types of dishes do you specialize in specifically?
I mean, I guess you can say I just specialize in pretty much everything. It's not one
Okay,
single
so you're not
thing. I
limited.
mean, yeah, I mean, like you just have to be able to do pretty much everything. Not just what you like or what you grew up eating or whatnot. I mean, once you like are exposed to all these different crowds and these different people, like everybody has their own taste, everybody has their own style. So you have to be able to just move around, flex around, and do a little bit of
Okay. Now, what inspired you to cook? Is there someone in your family or something happened? What made you say, you know what, I want to go to Le Cordon Bleu and I want to be a chef?
everything. I don't know if I ever said that.
Is it a pickup? Is it something that you use to pick up? Go ahead and be like, yeah,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? My name's Chef Eda, you know what I'm saying? I cook. I cook. So what inspired you? Like what made you want to be a chef?
um, I mean, I never really like grew up like cooking and whatnot. Like I didn't like really learn how to cook until I actually went to school, honestly. And that was like 2009. I ended up moving to Atlanta, and where I was living at, if you're familiar with Atlanta,
Mm.
Rocket Road, right down the street from Stroker, the Booty Club, you know,
Oh
and
my
that's like
goodness.
right down the street from Le Cordon Bleu. So like it's right there, you know. So everywhere, we went, like I saw Le Cordon Bleu. So and there was a different time in life, it was just a lot going on at that point. So kind of one of those points in life we like, man, I need something,
Pivot.
for that something to
Pivot.
do. You need that, yeah, you need that
Yeah.
switch. So it's like I just got up. It was like a Saturday. I remember it was like a Saturday morning. I was like, I think I'm gonna go to school. Just went up and went down there, and I was started that Monday. You know,
Okay.
and it, so yeah,
Oh,
it was
that's
just
awesome though.
yeah.
That is awesome. So I mean, so you guys, you see, sometimes all it takes is you just putting that thought into action and don't think on it. Because I mean, look how far you've come. Look how far you've come and all the things you've accomplished and all the things that you've done just because you thought that place look interesting. Let me go see. Let me go see if I can do this. That's
Yeah.
awesome. That's a pretty awesome story. All right, awesome. So let's talk a little bit about your virtual cooking class that you have coming up. So let's, a matter of fact, before we even talk about the virtual cooking class, I do want to play this little promo video. All right, guys, here we go.
Lay 'em out flat. Let me look.
All
That
right,
was a
guys.
nice video. I like that. That was
I
nice.
like it too. I want to talk about, number one, where did you come up with the idea? What made you think, let's do some virtual cooking classes? And then what types of dishes are we making?
Um, Man, why did I come up with the idea? I mean, you know, this how the world is now. It really got like a lot of chefs were like started kind of doing it like around like last summer, you
Hmm.
know, just because everybody was locked down and a lot of stuff and whatnot. But like people have been asking me to do classes for a long like a long time. Like ever since I started doing like dinners, like yeah, do you do classes? Like do you do cooking? I'm like, nah, I don't teach. I'm not, you know. But I always like when you are in the kitchen with another and whatnot, like you automatically teaching. You know what I'm saying? So like
Hmm.
it's already there. So I mean, I just figure like why not put it together and put some classes out there and go virtual. Everything is so virtual.
Okay. So, when people sign up, and I'm going to put that information up in just a little bit. When people sign up, what do you tell them? You give them like a list of ingredients they need? Is there like a
Yeah,
budget involved? Like, tell me a little bit about
yeah.
that process.
So yeah, they basically buy their Zoom window. Like I do it on Zoom. So they basically buy their
Mhm.
Zoom window, and like most people, it's like couples. Sometimes like people are by themselves or whatever. But so it's basically like a $50 budget. Like
Okay.
the food is always under
Ingredients.
$50. Um, I try to like use like Walmart for the grocery store because Walmart is everywhere and like
Hmm.
a lot of the kids that come to class they're from all over. So Walmart is everywhere. So you gotta like keep it in that general state where you know it's flat across. And we just try to make something that's not too complex. It's pretty much a beginner class.
Like, so you
So we
can't mess
don't
this up. You cannot. There's no way if you
like
following
it's
you cannot mess this up.
yeah, it's definitely a step by step, cook along demo. Like you just got to do what I do. Anybody.
Now, let me ask you this. So is it still private? Like, do you do these 101, or is it just like all together, just a cooking class?
Yeah, it's both. Like I do like weekly classes, but you can
Hmm.
also like schedule your own private class for like you and the group or whatever. Like maybe you and a group of
Hmm.
friends, y'all have like a girls' night in or something like that. Everybody has their own. You're at home. We're all at the same place at the same time, really doing the class. So you can either come to the weekly class or you can book your own.
Okay, so you kind of answered my next question. So it's weekly. So is it weekly, as in throughout the week, or is it just the weekends? How
Yeah,
is it? Like,
it's usually on Friday nights. Yeah.
okay. Uh, but so you give people like a deadline. You need to have your groceries before this day, and you need to have all your ingredients out on the table where you can see it. Or do
Right.
you, like, you're just very patient? You got to be a very patient person, because I know some people that can't cook eggs, can't cook water, can't boil water.
Yeah, but I mean, like I said, it's step by step. So like
So you
I'm
can't
seeing
mess
what
it up.
you're doing, you're watching me.
Mhm.
Like I'll show you what I got going on, and then you do the exact same thing that I just did. It's like cool.
Okay. Um, well, are you doing anything for Valentine's Day? Valentine's Day is next weekend. Are you doing anything special for couples with the Black Plate experience, or with the virtual cooking classes, or you're going out and you're just catering to people during that time?
Yeah, well, I'm a private chef mostly. I do events and whatnot too. So I mean, I'm booked up for private dinners all around. So you know how that gets. You just trying to stay booked up and stay out here getting busy.
Okay. Well, guys, if you're taking a look at the screen right now, here's some clips from the virtual cooking class. Here's some reviews that from the people that actually participated in the class. We got some more pictures. So, in these pictures here, what dish are they making here? It was
The last
like,
class was um, that's from the second class. The second class was shrimp and grits. I think I've done three now. So the first one we did chicken piccata. That's on the first class. That plate looked really good.
it really does. I
Um,
mean, so you teach them how to garnish and all. Okay.
yeah. So we did chicken piccata. We did shrimp and grits, and then, we did some fish tacos last
Oh,
week.
some fish tacos. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. You should do those classes on Tuesdays. Taco Tuesday. I'm just kidding. All right.
Yeah.
So how do we sign up for the cooking classes?
You can sign up through the website, theblackplate.net. And you can also book private dinners there. All the services that I offer are there.
Okay, all right, all right. I also have your social media information up. Instagram is e.thechef. If you can see the graphic, you see the blackplate.net. I'm actually going to switch that out. There you go, right there. So you guys can go ahead and check that out. Take a screenshot so you can see, so you know how to get in touch with him. That was the last promotion I see that you had. So what's next for the Black Plate experience? What's next? What else do you got up your sleeves?
It's up the sleeve.
Up your sleeve. Oh, so we can't see it. We can't see it. Now I did see that you're getting ready to do a brunch. I know you do a lot of other collaborations with other people, and you
Yeah.
you, you actually cater events. So I saw you had something with B Lord. So tell me a little bit about that. What are you doing there?
Yeah. So we're doing another brunch. We did a big birthday brunch with D Lord a few weeks ago.
Mhm,
Big Capricorn bash.
mhm.
So it went pretty good. The people, they really enjoyed it. So we're gonna bring that back and see if we can bring back some of that magic again. So we'll have that going on next weekend, February the 6th, I think it is, Saturday. And it's at the Weekend Lounge. So for
Okay.
anybody out there in Columbia, South Carolina, I know you know the Weekend Lounge.
Okay, okay. All right, E. Well, I really appreciate you taking the time to come talk to us. Is there anything else that you want to tell us? Anything else going on? You can shout out your social media handles so we know how to get in touch with you. So what
Yeah,
else? Is there anything else that you want to add?
yeah, definitely. Hit me up. Social media and the chef, Instagram, Smith, Facebook, Chef Eric Smith, Facebook. I'm easy to find. Get in contact with me. TheBlackPlate.net. Pretty much anything that you want to do as far as like booking your private dinners, booking your private classes, any events you got going on. I do all of those things. So reach out to me and we can get started.
Okay, awesome. So I have his Instagram name up again, guys. It's the chef. And if you look at the bottom of the screen, I should have the blackplate.net scrolling. E, thank you so much. I love your backdrop, by the way. Soup's cute.
Thanks.
But thank you so much. I know soup's cute, but anyway, I really appreciate you taking the time to come talk to us and with all that great information, E. Make sure you come back and see me now.
I will. Thank you for having
All
me.
right. All right. All right, guys. Again, I'm going to keep that information scrolling on the bottom of the screen. And I will have all this information on my website. Now, the pandemic has created a bit of difficult and unique situations, but it's also created a lot of unique opportunities. Krystal Greene is a wife and a mother of two and the owner of Glam Kamp Slumber Parties. I'm going to go ahead and bring Krystal on the screen. Hey, Krystal, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing great. So tell me a little bit about Glam Kamp Slumber Parties and how you were inspired to create it.
Okay, well, Glam Sla- Glam Camp Slumber Parties is a slumber party rental tent business. So I basically come to your home after you have reached out to me and you have decided on a theme for your birthday party. And then we set up at your home, and then the next day we pick it up. Um, well, I found out about this type of business about 2 years ago. I saw it on Facebook in like a party group, and I was just really intrigued by the type of party it was. I'd never seen anything like it, tents and teepees and beautiful decor for kids. And it was just like a slumber party on another level. And so it took me a whole year and a half during the pandemic to actually launch my business. I was able to come in contact with someone who mentored me on how to run the business. I had to do like lots of research, and it's just really been a joy. I thank God for the pandemic for me as far as the business goes, because it really pushed me to launch this business, and it's very unique, especially in South Carolina. Some other states are doing this on a whole nother level. I mean, they have like hundreds of people doing this, but in Columbia, it's maybe like a few of us. So it's really fun.
Awesome. So like, how did you feel when you first started? Like, tell me a little bit about the emotions you had when you first started.
When I first started, I of course was nervous. Like I knew how the setup would look, but I didn't know exactly the ins and out of setting up the party. But before actually going into the homes of my clients, I had to set up here at home. So I made mock setups so I can kind of get used to
You kind of
setting it
market that
up.
way too.
Yeah, and marketing that way by taking pictures of my setups at home before I could even get clients. So the first time I did it was I was very nervous. Now that I look back on some pictures, I'm like, oh my God, I could have did better, or like I could
You just
see,
started out. You just started out.
I could see the growth in like my first picture to like the pictures, you see today. Yeah.
I mean, that's what it's all about. And everything looks pretty intricate. So I'm gonna ask you a couple questions here. So typically, the amount of people, like, how do you supply? Like, what is the amount of people? Is it like 5, 10? Like, what is the limit of the
Yeah.
amount?
So currently, I'm only doing up to 6 children at the most. Some of the other companies do maybe up to 10, maybe 12. Because of COVID, we're just trying to keep the numbers low. We
Mm-hmm.
don't want to have too many children and have a situation that could go bad as far as COVID goes. So
Right.
6 kids is pretty good for me. And a lot of people don't realize that they don't sometimes have enough space for all of these
Mm.
tents and teepees. So to be honest, 6 has been perfect at the max for us. The lowest amount of children we host a party for is 2. So I have
Mhm.
like a BFF package for,
Aw.
tents and stuff like that. So yeah.
And you know what? That was my other question. I was going to ask, what are your package deals and like what's all included? What do you provide? Those types of things.
Okay. Yeah, so we have the BFF package, which is just 2.
Mhm.
And then you can add additional TP, which will be 3. And then we have a package for 4 to 5 kids. And then you can add onto that package one more. So they're priced differently according to the amount of children. As far as what they get, we give them, I should have brought some things, but
No, it's okay.
a name board, and then we'll personalize it with the kids' names on it.
Mhm.
They always love that. We'll also give them little different gifts that kind of go along with the actual
Theme.
theme.
Mhm.
With the birthday girl or boy, because we do have, parties for boys, we'll give them a little extra. Currently, right now, I'm giving all of the birthday girls their own personal robe, kind of like this one
Oh,
here.
that's cute. I like the little wardrobe back there. It's so
Yeah.
cute. Your little
And
clam,
so we'll
clam, little clam, clam shark.
we'll put their name on it, and then we also give them sleeping masks that they can sleep with, and their names is
Okay.
on those as well.
Oh, you get a lot of this. You
Yeah,
do it for adults too?
you know what, Sierra, I am working on that. There is a package coming for
You
adults.
got some for Valentine's Day, Galentine's Day. I
Right.
did a little Valentine's Day party back in the
If
day.
somebody reached out, we could probably make something happen. Because I do have like a TP for,
Mhm.
I guess you want to say date night. So
Okay, okay. Now I know that the setup time probably varies based on how many tents you have, but what's like the typical setup time? I saw your video of you and your husband at that hotel. That was really nice. I wish I had a picture of that one where you
yeah,
guys had all this stuff on it. So I'm like, oh my gosh, like how long does it take to set up? I see he helps. He got
yeah,
help, but how
yes.
long does it take to set up?
Anywhere from about 45 minutes to an hour. It really, like you said, depends on the amount of kids. But really, because we've been doing several parties, it's getting quicker and quicker. So I want to say my first party, where I had, I think, yeah, I think it was three. That setup took me like an hour and some change. And then my next party I had that was six took me like an hour and a half, but we've cut down on time because now we know what we're doing.
Right, right. You start to speed up. And I love the little details. And I'm sure once you put the tents together, then it's all about going back and putting in those little details.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay,
The
okay,
details
okay,
are the important things. Yeah.
okay. These are all really cute. And I got the little slideshow so people can see them. And Krystal, tell us how we can get in touch with you.
So you can reach out via Facebook or
Okay.
Instagram, which if you click on the link, there should be a link to our webpage. Once you click that link, at the bottom, once you see all the prices and what we offer, at the very bottom, it'll be a link to fill out our contact form. And our contact form will come directly to us. And then I will reach out, call you, and we will have a conversation about exactly what you need, prices, any ideas. If you want a custom theme, we do offer custom themes. They're additional, but we do offer that. And people have been doing that, especially this year. We've gotten some really neat new themes, and we've been loving them.
So typically, what's the amount of parties that you do a week? Is it just like you only take a couple on a weekend? Like, how's that going so far?
Yeah, so because of the pandemic, we've been trying to keep it down to one party a week, which allows our inventory and everything that we used before to sit, and then we can sanitize and clean it. So we definitely just do one party a weekend. Um, I know one day we'll be offering, more when we get the staff and when things let up with the pandemic.
Okay. So who's besides your husband, or is it just your husband and yourself that sets everything up?
Yeah, right now, my daughter was helping, but she helps at home.
Mm.
But technically, or really, it's me and him setting up basically every party. Yeah.
Okay, Krystal. So, all right, guys, I do have the Instagram link up. Is Glam Kamp Slumber Parties. I also have scrolling at the bottom of the screen, facebook.com/Glam Kamp Slumber Parties. So if you have a little one and you're looking for a safe way to celebrate them, make sure you contact Glam Kamp Slumber Parties. Go and holler at Krystal.
Yeah.
Get you some little customizations. And thank you again, Krystal, for joining us. Is there anything that you want to add, or is there any other frequently asked questions that you want to address?
Um, just we set up because a lot of people want to know like what does it entail. So we set up
Mhm.
on a Saturday usually, and then we pick up on Sunday. And of course, we schedule those times. Once you book, to book, it's $100 to save your day.
Mhm.
And then from there, we can do payment plans, to go ahead and, yeah, we do payment plans.
That's
So
awesome.
yeah, because it's a lot going on, and birthday parties can get expensive, but
Mhm.
we know that I mean, it's you got to do something special for
Right,
your kids.
right.
And this is unique and different. So, really, I want to add like anybody that's sitting on an idea or business, launch it. Go forth and
Amen.
launch it.
Yeah, write the vision, make it plain, girl. Write that vision, make it plain. Amen, amen. And I want to end, but I have one more question that is just like, ooh, it just came out of nowhere. So the big question is, when you cater to a business that focuses on kids, that is catered to kids, like things get broken, things that might be yours. So like, I don't want to ask you if anything has ever been broken, but I mean, what is your policy for that? Like, what's going on with that? Is it a contract? Like, tell me about that.
So we do have a contract that you sign. Basically, it states that if something is broken, that you have to pay for it. But we haven't yet had anything broken or anything. So praise God. But we can always work with the parents if something is broken. It's not that big of a deal. But they sign a contract stating they will pay for it. Yeah.
Okay, awesome. And I one more question, because the questions keep coming to my mind. Like, I don't want to ask, I don't want to steal your people, but like, I really like this Glam Kamp Slumber Party shirt. So do you have like a Cricut or something? You kind of customize them yourself, or do you have someone that you go through?
No, yeah, I have a Cricut. My husband brought me one to enhance the business, and
Okay.
for that. So I make a lot of my own. Like today, I made this before our interview.
Okay.
We have hoodies, and maybe in the future I'll make a little bit of Glam Camp gear for people. But yeah, I use my Cricut. I customize, the robes and the sleeping mask. I'll customize little notebooks and stuff for the kids as well.
Okay, awesome. Now, Krystal, is there a phone number for you? Is it okay if we reach out to you by phone number? Or do you just prefer the internet or?
Either one. The telephone number is 803-770-4664.
Okay, awesome. And I have that number on the bottom of the screen. It's right here, guys, for you. Again, contact Krystal Greene at 803-770-4664. Again, Krystal, I want to thank you for joining us. If you have any littles and you want to have a little glam bam, thank you, ma'am. Make sure you go holler at Krystal. Holler at Krystal again. Thank you, Krystal. Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you so much for having us.
I'm going to keep that face. No problem at all. All right, guys. So I'm going to keep that Glam Kamp Slumber Party's Facebook page scrolling at the bottom of the screen. Make sure you guys, again, are following my Facebook page, Sierra Artemis TV. Make sure you subscribe and turn your notifications on to YouTube. My goal is to get 1,000 followers, and I know I can do it. I know we can do it. Let me go ahead and walk you through it if you don't know how to do it on YouTube, because a lot of people's like, I don't know how to subscribe. I don't know how to subscribe. Type in youtube.com. You're going to go to the little search bar right there. Type in Sierra Artemis with a U, not an I. Go and click on subscribe, and you're going to click on all right there. Boom, right there. Boom, just like that. All right, guys, I have a ton of great content coming your way. And again, I want to thank Glam Kamp Slumber Parties for taking the time to come check us out. I got something else for you guys too. All right. So I'm going to be featuring artists at the end of each one of my shows now. So this is my feature artist call. So SiTV is looking for artists, musicians, singers, rappers of all genres. You can also be a poet, do spoken word. It doesn't matter. As long as you have a talent and you can vocalize it, I want you. I need you. So send that information to info@sierraartemis.com. Again, that is sierraartemis.com. info@sierraartemis.com. But episode 1 is a wrap. So be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Help me to get 1,000 followers, guys. Ring that bell, guys. Receive the notifications for shows and more. So I'm going to end today's show with a local artist. She's independent. Her name is Jalen Scott, and she has an original piece for us. I hope you guys enjoy it.
Hi, my name is Jalen Scott, and I'm going to be singing an original piece called When I Say I Do. I hope you like it. I met you at the break of dawn. Right beginning. I guess you had us figured out from the very start. I've always wondered who I'd be and who I would was jealous, 'cause you knew that all before. I told you that I loved you. I'm telling you I still do. I'm telling you, it's the truth when I say that I do just about anything, just so I can feel you. You don't know where I come from. It's a place I never wanna see again. But if I had to go back, I'd go back with you. I told you that I loved you. I've told you many times, and I'll tell you many times, I still do. And I'll be right by your side through all of your endeavors. Look me in the eyes, find comfort in their colors.